grumpy bricklayer's back. And this time he's actually in a good mood. But then something always happens. So today we're going to take down this wall, mostly because I can't really follow what's going on at the bottom. Because eventually when this wall does fall down, because it's already leaning about 6 inches that way, if we don't do it now, we can't get the bottom straight. If we can't get the bottom straight, then we can't get the tiles straight. So off with its head. And also, we got On the Tools coming down at 10 o'clock to do some filming. Gonna be a movie star, gonna be a movie star. Yeah, radio. Yeah, they're coming at 10 o'clock to do some landscaping stuff. So who else to come to but Tidy Bricks? Happy days. So that big wall we were doing earlier, that's pretty much gone. So we're gonna take it down to ground level now. As soon as it's down to ground level, we can inspect the foundations, see what the foundations are like. But the wall didn't have a crack up it was just leaning. If it had a crack up it, then that would have meant that the foundations have subsided. Well, they haven't subsided. And as long as we don't put any more weight on top of what was actually there, it should be fine. So, yeah, we get the rest of this stuff now over there, give it a good brush up, check it all out. Then we'll know then exactly what the foundations are like. But until then, yeah, it should be good. See what happens. Yeah, so the wall came down the other day. I've just come in now, first thing this morning, because we were rushed when we left. Remember I was saying about the foundations? Well, actually, it doesn't have any. That's straight on top of earth. Let me wang the shovel in there. There was bricks on there not too long ago. And all I can see now is earth. Wow, I cannot believe that did not have any foundations. Back in the day, they always put loads of foundations in, plenty, but absolutely nothing built on earth. There was some posts there before. Actually, let me spin the camera around and show you where there was a fence before. So, yeah, so this was the wall before. So they've got 2 courses of bricks, and that was the foundation. Absolutely nothing underneath it at all. We did just come across some old post holes, and there's one over here in this corner. So what it was before then, it was an old fence wall before. They got rid of that, and they just built the wall straight on top of flipping earth. That is shocking. There's a bit of concrete there, but I don't know what that's from. That's from something else. Oh, it's an absolute bloody shambles. Yeah, well, we'll dig this out now to required depths. I've just been to Travis Perkins, got a load of all in. So dig it out and pour some proper concrete and then you've got a proper wall. But that part of the wall, which we're actually not going to be touching, that's pretty plumb. That's not leaning, not as bad as this was. This was only 6 inches out of plumb. Even though we know that doesn't have any foundations, it is still pretty straight. And it's been there about 80 odd years, so it'll probably be there for some more years, God knows how many. But yeah, no foundations in that, so... dilemma. Right, so just been doing a bit of filming with On the Tools. We're doing a little bit of a little video this morning. That's all wrapped up. Now let's get back to the concrete. So, foundations dug. There are concrete posts still in the ground. We got one over there, another one there, one at the top. As it's just a wall, we're going to leave them in position. Like this one here. If I was to rip that out there now for the concrete, then it's going to disturb that post. So it's only a wall, so there's no point ripping that out. We'll leave it in concrete round it. So concrete went in yesterday, put the bricks in as well. That's what we did with the bricks. We actually laid the first course on top of the concrete to bed them in really, really tight. I know I'm building the wall, I'm not filming it. I haven't got my time-lapse camera anymore, I can't do it. It would just be so fiddly. So I'm gonna come up with an idea of how I'm gonna film it, maybe, I don't know, see what happens.
On the tip of the vibe buzz, rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living is a big shrug. I like filled with, that's what I love. I love the platinum is what we're above. If it diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip up a dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a snug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove. Done yet. Get drunk, get cool, get really so hot to handle. Step to it if you know. The best to ever do it, don't hold it. Coming for war. And I got the pedal to the metal. I'm a tip for that way. Tell your mama prepare your casket. That's right, I'm the master. I like your hands up. I can't stand this motherfucker, nigga. We come equipped, quick, you get smacked. The rap will bring a ding-a-ling-ding. You better drop to your knees, baby, praise the king. Can't fuck with me, I make me act a fool. Show you how we do it. Ain't nothing like the old school.
There we go. That was yesterday's job. Yesterday's wall up. Well, hope you enjoyed it. For the type of recording I did, well, it was handy to have my brother about. So as my brother was about, he could hold the camera. Yeah, this end, I corbelled it over a bit this way because the old wall is not as plumb as it could be. So if the new wall, if that wall gets taken down, they could just build to that dimension. But yeah, they're nicely old bricks. They're nicely old bricks. You got a bit of character. Yeah, you do get different sizes as well. So a couple of times I was past the perp joint where it should be. But then it was all back to normal after. So cool. Glad you enjoyed it. Catch you on the next one. Later.